So in this masterclass of today, we will learn how to source products online from China and the USA. So most of us here, we shop products on Amazon, but we never get to ask ourselves who sell these products. For your information, most people who sell these products are people like me and you who just know how to shop from China and US, or even in Russia, any country you can shop in. You can even get manufacturers here in Kenya and have them do for you products, okay? So the biggest percent of, I don't have the statistics right now, but the biggest percent of people who sell on Amazon, they do private label and they get products from China, okay? So let me take this moment and introduce myself. My name is Njambi, and thank you so much for attending this masterclass. If you want to connect with me, you can get me on Instagram. I'm Miss Njambi J. In between Miss and Njambi, there is underscore. On Facebook, I'm Jane Njambi. And on YouTube, I'm still Jane Njambi. So what I'll be covering in this masterclass is number one, sourcing products abroad. And we will be using Google, and we will look at Alibaba in details. So because Alibaba is the place where I have sourced product, then how to ship products to Kenya, I will help you to understand. You ship your products from China, from the US, from Turkey, from UK. Do you use air or do you use sea? Then I'll do a live demo. I will turn on my camera. You will be able to see me demonstrate my first product. And it was a big mistake that I made, and I really want to teach you how to avoid this mistake that I did. Then I will explain to you why you need to private label your products, and so much more. I hope I'm audible. So when you go to Google, you know, Google is our best friend. I don't think there is anybody in this class who doesn't know Google. So Google is where we go and search everything. So if you want to source manufacturers or suppliers or wholesalers abroad in a country like the US, the UK, Turkey, Bangladesh, India, Thailand, South Africa, any country you think of, you just go to a place called Google. So when you search something in Google, let's say for instance, you type manufacturers in US, it will give you manufacturers in US, okay? But let's say you want, but when you look at this screen, manufacturers in the US, you see there are manufacturers, they are senior level designers and engineers, But you can see here clothing manufacturers in US, top manufacturing companies in US, and so on and so forth. So before you even go to Google and start looking for manufacturers in the US or in Turkey or anywhere, you need to have a niche. Look here. Have a niche to get the right manufacturers. Do you want to sell shoes? Do you want to custom make shoes? Do you want to deal with handbags? Do you want to sell hats? Do you want to sell nail polish? Do you want to sell sex toys? Do you want to sell makeup? Do you want to sell essential oil? Do you want to sell electronic? So you just have to come to Google and type shoe wholesale manufacturers in the US. It will be so niche. It will show you manufacturers who manufacture shoes. It will show you manufacturers who are in the US. If you type lipstick manufacturers in US, it will give you that. Handbag wholesalers in Turkey, it will give you that. It will give you that. Okay? So you can see wholesale shoes and sandals. Okay? And you can see they also manufacture or provide t-shirts, tops, jackets, and so on and so forth on. Sorry for that distraction. uh, they can be able to even do jeans, dresses, and so much more. Okay, this is fashiongo.net. Okay, then we have sell wholesale to retail. So you get to get these manufacturers in US, and you can see at number 3 we have Alibaba. So that's how you get the manufacturers. So you need to have a niche. When you go and just type manufacturers alone, it will be so misleading, you won't believe. So let's go to beauty products. You want to venture into beauty products like me. I love beauty. All the products I have imported, they are for beauty. So I just love a good skin, although my skin just got affected the other day when I touched my face after using some lotion. But you can see these results, 85 million such results on beauty product manufacturers. Can you imagine how many people sit on their computer to search for beauty manufacturers in the US? Okay, and when you come here, you see a number, so you can call this company with this number and tell them, hey, I want to start a beauty company. Can you private label for me? Maybe you want them to private label for you vitamin C. Maybe you want them to private label for you jojoba oil, castor oil, coconut oil, and so on and so forth. So you can call them, or you can just click and or just click and learn how it works, and maybe see the products they manufacture. And with private label, you just get yourself a logo, the name of your business, the packaging the way you want it to be. You just send them the design, and then they manufacture everything. The product is theirs, the ingredients, it's theirs, and then they just give you everything. Also, if you want to customize, maybe if it's a slimming belt, maybe you want particular thickness. If it's maybe you want a skincare product and maybe you want hydroquinone in it. I was watching Dr. Pimple Popper, and she was talking about hydroquinone, the one we are told all the time it's banned. So you can really try, maybe if you're a dermatologist, you can really try to explain to your manufacturer maybe why you need hydroquinone added. I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying hydroquinone is good. I'm just saying a person like Dr. Pimple Popper, she has this skincare line, SLM something, and I saw her talking about hydroquinone and how it can help your skin and all that. So if it's a dermatologist or a dentist interested in coming up with a toothpaste, they will approach this manufacturing company and tell them, hey, you manufacture toothpaste, but I want this amount, I want it to be custom made. I want you to add this particular ingredients, Okay, so you can approach these companies online. You either call them or you look for them. So number one, when you visit a website like this, you will see they have their blog. You will read on their blog. You will see some of their reviews. Just don't go direct. Don't go direct doing this ordering. No, don't. Read, check out their frequently asked questions, check out the products they have, and then before you launch, before you even order, before you even send them your designs, ask for samples. Get to see how the product looks like. Do you like it yourself? After you get it, okay, get the samples shipped to Kenya. Now you are in the US, you will have them shipped to Kenya. Okay? So, and then from there, you can be able to tell, do I like the quality of the product? Do I like how it smells? Do I like this? Some of us even use the product, see if it works for you. Maybe you're testing the product for like a month, you see if it works for you. Maybe there is that's something you are looking for, and you get to make the decision after using samples. As we continue, I'll teach you how to ship from the US. So the other one that I said I'll pay details to, it's actually Alibaba. And you can see people have, it has 221 million results. Okay, so Alibaba is actually founded by Jack Ma, and it has wholesalers, it has manufacturers, and all these people can really scam you. They can provide high quality services. So Alibaba is safe, at the same time unsafe. So let's continue. So when you go to Alibaba, what do you see? You see something here where you can search for anything. Do you want to sell vitamin C? Just type vitamin C. And the reason as to why I keep talking about vitamin C, it's because I have sold vitamin C. And I bought my vitamin C from Alibaba. I have sold eyelash growth serum from, I bought Alibaba and I sold it here in Kenya, and it was not private label. So I want to make things clear. If you have small capital and you see maybe I'm not in a position to private label, get started, and then as you continue, you can explain to your followers or to your customers you have changed product branding. Okay? Or sometimes you just get started and then you realize, maybe I should venture into something else. So like you start with some things like you see those brushes for wearing makeup. You see you might even decide to start with head scarves. Those scarves women put on the head to sleep with, the silk ones, the good ones. You can start with those, and then when you raise money, you are like, you know what? I can now start with one product, private label it, and then scale it. So if you look on this side, or if you look at here, there are categories, okay? So I have said we have a niche, okay? So a niche is what will help you understand your category, okay? So if you're interested in vitamin C, you will definitely go to beauty and all that, okay? So if you come here and you realize your category is not there, maybe let's say when you come here, you don't see the category of things like, let's say, sex toys. And the reason as to why I keep mentioning that, it's because I had this interesting customer tell me, Jane, I have this product and I really want to market it. How do I market it? Okay. So it was so fascinating because at one, I had, by two today, I had the sixth customer reach out and tell me, Njambi, I want to do that business of those things. And now by evening, before I even started this meeting, they were 10. And I'm like, I didn't expect it to have that type of attention, but okay then, well and good. If you want to venture in that business, you can find, you can just come and type here and then search. You can also upload, you see this icon? You can upload an image of that particular toy or that particular vitamin C, and then Alibaba will show it. If you are in electronics, men like selling earphones, they like selling power banks, they like selling these wireless charger, maybe you want to sell cameras, you just come here, okay? If you're into vehicle and accessories, maybe you have a garage, you have a car wash business, you can look for vehicle accessories that you can sell for clients who have cars. Maybe it's a phone holder, they can put their phone somewhere when they are talking with people. Then we have sports and entertainment. You can maybe venture into those, it's called what, you see those gym wears and those gym shoes. I think they are in this category. We have machinery. We also have home and garden, beauty and personal care, and all the other categories. So yes, so types of scam on Alibaba. On Alibaba, you can lose your money. You can be scammed on the quality of your product, and you can be scammed on the quantity of your product. The easiest one to not get scammed is this one, okay? So you must ensure that you tell your manufacturer, your wholesaler, your supplier to take a photograph of your products before they close the box. You know, they bring those things in a box. So make sure the box is open. They take the photos of all of them, and send you the photos. And then you will be able to count those pieces. There are some boxes that come with like 24 pieces. Others come with 30 something. Mostly it's that is it 32 or 36? They arrange them by, I don't know, 4 by what? No, 6 by something. I'm not sure, but I think they are 36 in a carton. So you should really ask them to take a photograph, and then when they take a photograph, they send you the photograph, because you will find that they have an office and a warehouse, and these who are selling you are in the office. So those ones in the warehouse, they are not the one you're talking to. So make sure the one you're talking to, you tell her, take photograph of my product. I want a photograph of my product. So you count them. Okay, if you feel uncomfortable, you can hire agents in Kenya, you can hire agents in China from Kenya, and then you tell them to check the quantity, and they are quite expensive. So the best way is to just tell the company to actually send you photos, and it's very rare for them to scam you quantity. It's very rare. I have never experienced it, but people say they are scammed in terms of quantity. Another one is poor quality goods, and this happens when I have said sometimes you can tell them, I want particular item to have, like, let's say the way I have said, a dentist requires a particular amount of chlorine or fluoride. Do we use chlorine or fluoride? Something like that. So they want something in the toothpaste so that they can make their toothpaste stand out. Then you realize they do not reach the standard. So the dentist comes and takes it to the Kenyan lab and realize they did not meet the standard. That's why the product is not performing. So it's also rare, but it happens. That's why I want to show you which companies you should work with. Now, the other one is that you lose your money. So Alibaba, there is a place you chat with these agents. Okay, so when you chat with these agents, do not remove the chat from Alibaba. Video call Alibaba, everything Alibaba. Do not take anything to WhatsApp. They will try to tell you to do this on WhatsApp. Do not. Keep everything on Alibaba. So you can see here they have the chat. So you can chat with them and you can video chat them. When you look here, you can see the minimum order. You can put the minimum order which you think you are okay with, but I recommend you just leave it out. I also recommend you leave the prices out. And then if you want to select suppliers by region, you can say, maybe I want suppliers in Canada. You put them and you see how many are there. But there are so many Chinese suppliers, and those are the ones I usually look for. So I usually put China. So on my screen, you can see vitamin C, and this vitamin C goes for this. This is the vitamin C that I was selling around December and early January. Okay, I ordered these 96 pieces, and that, if you have been attending my other classes, I keep telling people, do not do the Facebook message ad. Okay, to have everything a piece come all the way to Kenya and all that, it costed me 150 shillings a piece of it. So and then, you know, there are other expenses like packaging the place. You see, this is glass. Okay, so when you're putting something, I'll do product demonstration. I don't even know why I'm talking. So you can see the minimum order is 96 pieces. So this is a lot of pieces. And you know, if you're aggressive like me, you can move these pieces even in a month. There are even very few. This one you can move it in 2 weeks. I moved them in 5 weeks, and I'm not considering doing a business without branding myself. That one I have refused. Okay, so you don't want to be scammed, right? Njambi, you have said you can be scammed in terms of price. You can be in terms of money going away. You can be scammed in terms of quality. Yes, sometimes cheaper products, which I go for, and that is very bad. I said I'll teach you my bad decisions. So don't just go for cheaper products. Go for a product that much higher quality. Okay, go for a product that is more expensive, much higher quality. Well, this product was effective. It was doing the job of clearing the face. And you see, my first product was cheap, but the quality was horrible. This one is cheap, but the quality was actually awesome. And you can see this company, they have done 860,000 in the last 6 months. It's usually the last 6 months. I think when I look at it on the phone using the app, they have 4.7 star review, and they have they have quick delivery. Okay, but then they have been in the market for 3 years. We have a company here which has been in the market for 14 years. They have 4.8 star review, and you can see in there is this thing that is disturbing me here for Zoom. And then you can see they have these ones have been performing better than these guys here. Okay, so always go for companies that are 3 years and above. By the time a company is taking 3 years, they have really tried. Also go for much older companies. They have built their reputation, and trust me, they are not willing to ruin it by scamming you, by lowering the quality of the product, all sending you low quantity. If you ordered for 96 pieces, they put less pieces. These ones, avoid companies that are 1 year old. These ones, when I approached them, they were 2 years old, and they were like they had very good reviews, and that's what really attracted me. Okay, so you can also see we have this icon here and this other icon here. Also, you can see these other things. They are very important. You can go. So I usually go with the one that's over 4, and the one that's, I just look at reviews, if they are verified, if they have this badge, and the number of years. Sorry, I think I've jumped something. A minute. So when you come here to Google Ads, you can see people, the price of vitamin C serum. So mine, I used to sell it at around 1,200 to 1,600. And you can see everything. I was getting it at 150, shipping it, you know, from the manufacturer to the Kenyan shipping company, from the manufacturer, if they are located in, something called, I don't know, Guangdong or what, to Guangzhou, they were charging me a fee. I think they were charging me around $40, I think, if I'm not wrong. And then these ones, when they came to Kenya, they charged me around 15,000 because, you know, the dollar is, the price of the shipping is $11 per kilo because I prefer air because I'm doing something small. And you can see, you can see when you private label your product, you are in control of the price very much. You can see this, as much as this is not vitamin C, but we have vitamin C here that goes for 21.42. So you are able to, when you private label, you are able to sell it at a much higher price. And, you know, you're not scared that people might try to look for your brand somewhere. You know, if people typed that word, white something, and they see how I'm selling them, they are getting it at wholesale, they would really feel uncomfortable buying from my shop. So that's why I really encourage private label. So trade assurance and verified supplier, that is what you should tick mark here, so that you can be able to get this verified and those who have trade assurance. Okay, yeah, and this is very important so that you can get to chat with these people. You can also look at their videos, and always make sure, don't be carried away by the video, don't be carried away by prices. Make sure you look at the basic things: trade assurance, verified suppliers, number of years, reviews. Also visit the company, you click their link so that you can see their other products. You might get a new business idea, you never know. So what is the importance of trade assurance? Okay, you might be asking yourself, what is the importance of trade assurance? So I have said, with trade assurance, you will not be scammed. You will be able to pay using there is that extra fee you are charged by Alibaba in percentage. Is it 2 point something or is it 3%? I don't remember. So you pay this that fee, extra fee. So let's say the total order is actually maybe $100. Now you have to pay times, so 100 times 103%. Okay, so you have to add that extra fee when you're checking out. So what happens is, because you have everything inside Alibaba, the conversations, the videos, the everything, these people will deliver your product quality. They will ensure they have delivered quality. The shipping date will be on time, the one they promise, because I want you to know, if you order today, maybe they will ship it on, remember, if you order it yesterday, maybe they will ship it on Monday because it's on a weekend. Okay, if you order tomorrow, you know, they have so many orders on Monday, maybe they will ship it on Tuesday or Wednesday. So be patient with them. Okay, so it's very hard to lose your money when you use trade assurance on Alibaba. You will also see Western Union and PayPal. My friend, keep it on Alibaba. Pay with your card. I would rather pay that extra fee and really try to avoid to make, you know, you could pay with Western Union and then they don't deliver the product. Okay, and then if well, I don't trust them talking about, you know, when they send you a fake product. This is what they do, these Chinese, even with the trade assurance. And that's why you should always ask for samples, even on Alibaba. Samples are very important. You see on that chart, you ask for samples first. Have them shipped to the warehouse of the shipping company that I'll be showing you. You will still pay a fee. You will buy those samples. You will send them to the warehouse with the address, and then they will ship it and bring it to Kenya. And now you will be able to tell the quality of the product. Okay, so if you order in bulk and when they arrive you realize the quality of the product is horrible, they will tell you to return the product so that they can issue the refund. So to save yourself all those problems, my brother, my sister, please do not ask for bulk products. Ask for samples first. And don't be distracted by so many samples. Do you want to focus on vitamin C? Ask that sample of vitamin C. You can shop on Alibaba. You shop because you think things are cheap. You will find you have shopped even over $300. Trust you me, it's something I have done. You shop for samples and then you just come and then you're confused. You don't even make the right decision in the long run. So stick with one thing. Maybe you can say it's vitamin C. You offer samples from at least 5 companies. You come and test them. Maybe you give sample 1 to your friend, sample 2 to your sister, sample 3 to your brother, sample 4 to your da. Let them see. Let them tell you how this, and you're left with 1. And let them tell you how the product is behaving. Now you can also have things like webcam or chargers, so you can be like, oh, let me test all the samples on my own. I look at the quality, you know, there are those things you can test. But you know, some things like beauty products, you give friends, they take a look at it. Now then you can order in bulk. So yes. So, who is a verified supplier? I have said they should have trade assurance and they should be verified. Okay? They have been inspected. They have verified, they are verified. They have been inspected by a third party. They have all the details, all the certification. They have it. And so on and so forth. So when you click on verified suppliers, you will be brought to this page where you can read more about them. So this was my first product to ever ship from Alibaba. Now let me show you my face. Can you see my face? Can you see my face? Yeah, there I am, right? Can you see me? Don't worry about the quality of my lighting. I ordered these ring lights. Jumia did not deliver them. So here I have this bag. Can you guys see me? And can you read the name? How do I? Can you see the name here? Can you see the name Keybest? This is the product. Okay. So they come in tiny boxes like these ones. Just let me make this full screen so that those people who are watching me on YouTube can enjoy it. So we have them. So when you look here, you will see these pieces. And I have more. I still have more. I ordered many. I ordered a stock of $300. And that time they were going for 90 cents. So everything in total, because you know, it's the weight of the product alone. This thing, they write there. Um, I don't have ones that are not. So one of these fine days, I go to the salon, and get what? Guess what happens when I'm having my these ones put? I have new lashes. I had not done that before, and then when I get home, I feel itchy, so I start itching. So when I'm itching, I don't know what happens. It starts this left eye. I itch it. It starts coming out. So it got out with my lash. You see these lashes for here up. It got out with them. So I was left with one eye without lashes, the other one with a big lash. So I went the following day and I told that lady, I want these things out of my eyes. Now, because I was so stressed, I didn't have one this. I went on Jumia and started looking for eyelash growth seller. I found one seller and she had 1 star. And I was like, I'm not buying from you. I went to Amazon and I started searching. And this product, this key best, appeared as number 3, something like that. And then I don't know what got into my mind. I went to Alibaba and searched the same name. I searched this name and I saw the price. And on Alibaba, I remember that day it was $11. On Amazon, it was $11. And it had 72 reviews that time. So I went to those suppliers and I ordered samples. And I used samples. And they arrived. And I used them. And when I used them, I started seeing results of the product. Okay. So I ordered. So, I ordered 10. So I'm using. And I get the results in like 6 weeks. So I ordered many like this. I have so many here in my bedroom. So when I ordered them, I sold. The first day, I sold. You see this carton, I sold 10. Then I didn't even sell 10. I sold 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. So you can imagine moving this box every day. So I moved them. The following day, I moved. And then the third day, I moved. Now, one thing that I did, because you see, I'm seeing so many, and I was selling a product at 1,000, sometimes even 1,200. What I didn't do, this product, the quantity is just 3 ml. 3 ml. So customers would use it like a few days and then complain it's empty because I went for something cheap. I'm selling them expensive and it's empty. And it's inaisha haraka. Don't do that mistake. Don't get a cheap product that is low. The content is very small. You can't also see the content inside. Don't do that mistake. So when customers started complaining, I was unable to sell my product because of the bad reviews, because of the bad reviews they were giving me. So I remember going back to Alibaba and looking for now another supplier. And let me now share my screen and show you something. So I got this manufacturer. So let me make this thing full screen. I got this manufacturer. Okay. And I want to prove to you I got this manufacturer. Let me so I I want to. Can you see me full screen? Let me know if you can see me full screen. Setting a lower, the quality, it's not a lot and you're selling it a lot of money. You lose customer credibility, chargeback increases, you have to return people's money if they think the product is empty. It doesn't serve the customer for a very long time. This one, you put it in like a week, it's finished. This one, you put it for months and it doesn't end. So you would rather go for a product that's $2.50 and sell it at probably $12, something like that. The profit margin is there. Another thing, they come with these two things. Okay. If you be selling them on Jumia, you will have papers like this. Okay. Papers like this. I'm an entrepreneur. I have sold on Jumia. Ask me stories of Jumia. I'll give you my bad experiences you won't believe. So I told people I'll be sharing bad experiences so that they can know, they can learn from my mistakes. So, and my bad decisions. So you see this bag, when you sell something like vitamin C, the bottle can easily break. So you don't want to have just packaging like this. You know those babomelas? The ones that, the babomelas, I don't know, who knows what a babomela is? Those things that you toboa, you used to toboa when you are a young kid. When you go to a restaurant in the village, there were these things these polythene bags that used to cover the desk, the table, and then you would toboa and they would burst. And if you have sold on Jumia, you are told to wrap with them. So you buy packaging bags on Alibaba, if you're going to sell on your website, and those packaging bags, they are not like these envelopes. No, they are somehow the ones we relieve stress with, I think. Yeah, Deborah Kerubo is saying, I know them. Look for babomelas. Look for those things. They burst. They are made of nylon, but they burst. You can burst them. So you get something like this. It is not a paper. It is not paper. I wish I had some remaining. I had finished them because I never thought I would do anything like this. So on top, you can't, water can't get in. You see this one, when water gets on it and they are mishandled, even nails can get inside and your product can fall down and break. You want something that can't tear and something that will protect your product when it's inside. So something like this will damage the product. And then the customer will return the product and say, the product is low quality. Save yourself that stress by investing in babomelas. The other thing you need is to put the customer's name on top. So what you do on those babomelas, you go to I don't have a printer. You don't have to have a printer. You print the receipt, and you print the it's called what? The name of the customer. So you staple the name of the customer on top and on this side very well. The receipt and everything, you put them inside. And then there is this horrible thinking that I had, that when I deliver, I will pocket the money of delivery. Whew. Let me tell you something. You even incur loss when delivering the product yourself. This is how it happens. If you have orders from CBD, that's okay, and you charge them, okay, CBD, first of all, it's free delivery, okay? So If you have people in Westlands, you say you charge them at like 100 bob. You know, to go to Westland, it's 50 shillings, and coming back, it's 50 shillings. And then let me tell you something. From I used to live in Kiambu. From Kiambu, not even in Kiambu, Githongori. So from Githongori to Kiambu, it's 100 shillings, and going back is 100 shillings, and you have spent another 50 shillings, and then you will be asked by customers in a place like Huruma to deliver. Guess what will happen, my friend? Utaenda kunyang'anywa vitu Huruma. Uko ni kwa na Kayole, na Githurai, na wapi, Dandora. I used to get clients asking me. Now, this one lady, when I was there at Huruma, there this place they make coffin. They told me, Njambi, don't go. Don't go. Those are thieves. They want you to go there, and then they will rob you. Where they are telling you to go, people don't walk there, they get robbed. You will be robbed, and worse things done. So do not make the mistake of actually of doing delivery. So let's continue. I hope you have seen that you get there are much better quality products. I would rather go for the much higher quality product, even if it's more expensive, and I'll build my brand that way. And on top of that, I would not sell with the name of this brand. I would ask them to brand my company with my own name. I would want just the name of my company. That's all. I wouldn't be interested in all these white things. I would want people to see the quantity and the quantity of the content inside. So I hope you have enjoyed the view. And now let's go back to the other one, the one I'm used to. So you can see now it's more. You can see Melao, it's more. And you see it's more transparent. You can see what's inside. You want to order something, you can see inside. I also said about the number of years the company has been in the market, verification. I wouldn't buy from these ones. I wouldn't buy from these ones. I would go for these ones because they look more credible. The prices are the same for two companies, but the prices, these ones, they are 8 years in the market and they are credible, and you can see fast shipping. You can see from the reviews, the 4.8 star, they are saying fast shipping, great service. Even though these ones are getting it, I would go with these ones because of even these golds. These are diamonds they are given here. They have been given 5 diamonds. I would go for these ones. And you can also use your mobile phones to do all these things. And by the way, me having this knowledge, I started training people, and then I broke my leg. So I used to charge customers 5,000 Kenyan shillings to buy for them and to have it shipped and go pick it at the shipping company. I used Roaring Cargo. So I would go to Roaring Cargo office, pick the product and take to customer. So first they would pay 2,500, and then when I have the money, but then I broke my leg, so I wasn't doing the business. And then when I deliver, they pay me the 2,500. So you can make money by teaching people what I'm teaching you. Okay, so you can see these babomelas. The babomelas. They have 2 things inside. They have things inside that protect even glass, so it doesn't break. Okay, so invest in them. And before you order these babomelas in bulk, have samples depending on the sizes. Okay, you will find another one is so small it can't even fit to the tiny products I have showed you. Okay, so if you're starting with just one product, just have one size. If you're starting with many products, you can start with you can get the bigger envelope. But if you want to start selling things online, go with one product, work with one product, scale the one product. If one product can bring in an extra income in profit, if it can bring in $50, for me, I'm in for that business. Okay, so what shipping company do I use? I use Roaring Cargo, and they are in Luthuri Avenue. You can Google them and you see them. And they do online shipping. They ship your product by air or by sea. Okay, so when we go to Roaring Cargo homepage, you can see which countries you can import from. You see, you can import from India, you can import from USA. So if your manufacturer is from the USA and you need samples, you just tell Loring Cargo, I need samples. How do I get them shipped to your warehouse in the US? They will give you the directions, okay? If in the UK and you want to ship products from UK if your manufacturer is from the UK and you want your products brought to Kenya, you can still use Roaring Cargo. Turkey, if you know you're selling, you have always wanted to do business with people from Turkey, and I like Turkey handbags, I like Turkey dresses. If you're like me, you like them, and maybe you're like, I just want to venture in this business, reach out to Roaring Cargo. They will even give you probably the manufacturers, okay? Dubai, okay? If we aspire, some of us don't want to deal with China, okay? So if you aspire to source products from Dubai, ask them to help you. I have not dealt with any of these countries. I've only dealt them with China. And the beauty with Roaring Cargo, the guy who is in Roaring Cargo, you can video chat him on WhatsApp and he can show you the warehouse they have in Guangzhou, China. And you can see, you can shop from Bangladesh and Hong Kong. So when you are having your product to be shipped from Alibaba, you see that part you're chatting with those suppliers, tell them to write your name and your phone number and to photograph and send you, to make sure your number, they can misspell your name, but make sure your number is correct. That's what matters the most. So then give them the address of Roaring Cargo. Okay, so for you to get the address of Roaring Cargo, just come to the footer of Roaring Cargo website. You will see their WhatsApp. You will just ask them for their address in Guangzhou, in Dubai, and then you will give the manufacturer or the supplier the address of Roaring Cargo. Okay, and you see they bring by air, they bring by sea. Now, shipping fee for Roaring Cargo. So when you're shipping with Roaring Cargo, so when you buy from Alibaba, you pay, then they ship to Roaring Cargo warehouse. So when they are shipping, the manufacturer is shipping from their warehouse to Roaring Cargo warehouse, there will be a fee, and the fee is dependent on the weight. Okay, so the higher the weight, the bigger the fee. So if you're shipping by air from China to Kenya, you pay Roaring Cargo when you're going to pick the product. So if your cargo is 10 kg, you will take $11, you multiply by 10 kg. If you are shipping, and this one, it takes 2 weeks. This one takes 2 weeks. This one, shipping by air, shipping by sea. Sorry for that, I didn't see this. Shipping by sea, it's $600. And you cannot do anything below 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter box. You see that box? So this one, if now you scale up your business and you're ordering more and more products, this is the way to go. It's cheaper. So it's 600 per cubic meter. And a cubic meter is a box of 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. Those who did length, width, and height, that is what I mean. A box has 3 dimensions. So it's a cuboid. It's a cube, not a cuboid. This is a cube of 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. So so what is private label? I told you I will tell you what private label is. So private label is when you go to a manufacturer and then you tell them, hey, I like your product. I have this idea. I like the product you're selling, but I want it to be in my brand name. So I want you to remove your logos and your everything. You put mine. That's what private label is. So you don't have to set up a company for you to start your own brand. Okay. So let's look at the benefits or the I should have written the benefits of private label, is that it increases profit margin. So if you can get a product with as low as $2 and sell it as high as $18 or even $20 as we have seen, The profit margin can be double, triple, anything you want to make it. I saw another lady selling her slimming belt at $70. And you know, on Alibaba, you get those slimming belts at $15 to $20. And she was selling them at $70. Okay. So it increases the profit margin when you label, when you give your product the logo of your business. So yeah. So it decreases your competition. So if you go to Jumia, you find different vendors selling the same thing written in Chinese. So you find them selling products cheaply. Huh? So if you don't want to sell your products cheaply, me first of all, I don't like selling my products cheaply, because I know people, when they see something is expensive, they buy that expensive thing, because most of the time people think expensive is attached to quality, which is a very bad thing, by the way. Okay, so it decreases your competition, so you are able to stand out from the competition when you have your own product brand. And now let's go to lowering the operation cost. Now, can you try to imagine setting up a company? I need a go down, I need a machinery, I need employees to create for me a product that is for eyelash growth. So it, with private label, it saves so much. So the cost of production goes low and low. Another thing is that it is easy to scale. So when it comes to introducing new brands, okay, so let's say you start with eyelash growth serum, or you start with vitamin C. So because the name, it's vitamin C, and it's given, let's say you call your company, um uh, I don't know, let's say Lady Jane Cosmetics. So Lady Jane Cosmetic, they have vitamin C serum. Now you tell people, oh, we are now introducing our cleanser, Lady Jane cleanser. Oh, Lady Jane, this and that. So, and then it becomes easier for you to go international. So it's easy for you to sell on Nigeria, you know, you can tell Jumia, I have my product, I want to sell it in Nigeria, can I have it in your warehouse? You can now go to do fulfillment by Amazon, and now your products are in Amazon's warehouse. You can also have wholesale, you can also have fulfillment companies in the US. You set up your website for international orders, and then products are gotten from US warehouse and delivered in the US market, UK market. So it's very easy for you to scale with your own brand name, okay, than when you are selling things with Chinese words. I can't even read Chinese. Is it even Chinese, or it's Mandarin? So celebrities who have done it so well in private label, Kim Kardashian. So Kim Kardashian approaches this company that makes makeup, shapewear, and she tells them, you know what, I need to have this and that, this specification. Then they manufacture for her. Black China, she does lip gloss. Kylie Jenner also in makeup. We also see many others like Jeffree Star. We also have other YouTubers like Tatiana James. She sells slimming belt. And Tatiana James, was it last year February? Was it May? Her slimming belt business on Amazon did 500,000 US dollars in a month. Okay, and Tatiana started by selling face brushes, and she would get from Vancouver, drive all the way to Amazon warehouse just to deliver her products when she was starting, and then she would drive back. And you should really watch that girl. Her name is Tatiana James. So we have come to the end of our meeting. It's 9:09, and not our meeting, our masterclass. And if you would like to learn more, I recommend you visit myacademy.co.ke. That's where I have courses that teaches you how to market your product. So what do I teach? I teach search engine marketing. I teach people how to promote their products on Google and Bing. And then I teach them how to retarget on Facebook and search engine like YouTube and many other areas. So I'm going to pick questions. I have never, ever pitisha 9 in my meeting. I can see we are 54. Wow, this is amazing. And now I'll go to the chat and look at the questions that you have for me.